The tariffs are in. Donald Trump's threat of tariffs are now live as of February the 1st, where we have the 10% tariffs on Chinese goods. They retaliated with 10% back. The 25% tariff on Mexican goods. No real word on how this is going to work out. It'll take a little time to work them things out. But Mexico's president has asked Google to change the name of the United States to Mexicano America because of the change of the Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America. We'll see if that works out. Let's talk about the real culprit here, the real villain here, the real bad folks we're worried about, the Canadians, who have brought over a total of 45 pounds of fentanyl, 45 pounds. That's it, fentanyl. But they're getting 25% tariffs on everything on goods, 10% on the oil because we got a little scared about that one. Let's see what the reaction is coming from the Canadians, can we? So let's start with Ontario and Premier Doug Ford directing that all liquor control boards of Ontario operations, LCBO operations, remove all U.S. produced alcohol beverages from the shelves. Just in time to get out of dry January, no booze from the states in Ontario. Measure is part of Ontario's broader strategy to counteract the economic impact of the tariffs directly and not just as a nation of Canada, because it is actually a nation of different provinces. Those are just like states. Also getting in on the fun is British Columbia's Premier David Eadie, who's instructed the BC Liquor Distribution Branch to halt purchases of American liquor from Republican-led states and remove top-selling U.S. brands from public liquor stores and shelves. Nova Scotia's Premier Tim Holston announced that Nova Scotia Liquor Corporation will cease selling U.S. alcohol products effective February 4th. So if you got a couple days in Nova Scotia to stock up on that stuff from the states because it's going to be gone 2 days from now. Now, on the federal level, all these provinces are like states. They work together as one for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. He's unveiled a series of retaliatory tariffs from themselves to target U.S. goods valued at over $155 billion in Canadian dollars. And these 25% tariffs are set to begin on the 4th as well, because it really takes time to work these things in the law, put them on the books. They encompass a wide range of products, including beverages, cosmetics, and paper products. Trudeau emphasized that these measures are a direct response to the tariffs the U.S. is putting on them, and Canadians are putting it back on us, U.S., for domestic products. It's going to happen. The removal of alcoholic beverages from Canadian shelves was anticipated basically because it was the easiest thing to do. Getting beer off the shelves was simple. And the LCBO's annual sales of American wine, beer, and spirits and seltzers, just for that one province, $1 billion down the drain, literally. The absence of these purchases may lead to Canadian consumptions to explore more domestic alternatives, maybe buying their own stuff, maybe bringing money into the coffers of Canada. What do you know? Less Bud Light, more Moose Light, I guess. However, it could also result in limited product variety and higher prices in general, because having more brands there means there's more variety, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. That's how tariffs work. As the trade tensions between Canada and the United States escalate, both nations face the challenge of mitigating the economic distribution while safeguarding their domestic industries. The situation remains dynamic with potential for further retaliatory measures on both sides, because you can keep going up and up. This is an arms race in cash on the things you're paying for. Will your pillows and your beer steins and those things cost more money? Will your meat cost more? And especially your energy. There is another 10% on energy being brought in from Canada. And something I heard as a very weird thing, 87% of frozen fries that we buy in the States come from Canada. They may be Idaho potatoes, but apparently they're processed and shipped down from Canada. Who knew? We all do. And those fries will now cost 25% more, whether you bought from Idaho himself or from Ontario, because all the prices will go up in the tariff war. Just because domestic stuff is there and cheaper doesn't mean they'll not take advantage and raise their prices just because. This is how tariffs work. This is how tariffs work. I promised you we wouldn't talk about it yesterday. Today, this is how tariffs work.